Hello, collective. We're going to get a new moon reading for you. What's coming in? I can tell you right now, new energy is speaking, but there's also like the residue of old energy. Okay. Spirit, what do you have for the collective during this new moon in Gemini? Thank you. We have the Five of Pentacles reverse. You're coming out of financial hardship. So those of you that have been wondering what the fuck is going on with your money, yeah, you're going to be coming out of that with this new moon in Gemini. I'm hearing there's been a lot of money blocks, and with this shift of there's a lot of planetary shifts going on this year, but with this shift in the stars is what I'm hearing. Money blocks have been removed. So those of you that have been like, this is weird, I don't like this, what is going on? Yeah, Spirit is saying, don't worry, that's over now. That's come to an end. And if there's something in the works, it's going to work out in your favor. Like say you're in the process of trying to find a new car right now. Spirit is saying that's going to work in your favor. So that's about 90% of you. 10% of you, this card is saying you are going to be coming out of spiritual loneliness. Spirit said spiritual property. You're coming out of the loss of property, but it's emotions though. For some of you that's true, but this is Spirit is saying, like with this Five of Pentacles reverse, what you feel like you've lost in love, your hope for love, your belief in love, your trust in love, love itself, just period. You're going to be coming out of that with this new moon in Gemini. I'm hearing July will be a huge, huge month for love to come in, which actually, oh shit, y'all. Oh my God, thank you, Spirit. So the very next card is the King of Cups, which is love. It's confirmation. But the reason I went, oh shoot, is because cups are months. Typically they're months. That's one cup, that's 1 month. And I said July. I'm good at this, y'all. I'm so good at this. Okay. And then we have the King of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So I'm hearing a two-parter. For the people, oh, let me backtrack a bit. Okay. So this King of Cups here for the people regarding that money read, that heavy money read, Spirit is saying, don't worry, you're really going to see the changes in a month's time, right? Everything has finished out, but it has to finish out in the physical realm. Like the actions have to be completed. Like the example I gave of the car, you have to go through the motions of signing the paper and, you know, driving away with your new car. So Spirit is saying that's going to be finished out in the physical realm. It's already done in the spiritual realm. And you're really going to see the spiritual blocks that have been removed. You're going to see the floodgates of financial wealth and excess and success. And for some of you, just comfort. It's not even like, yes, for some of you, it's, I'm hearing contracts, lots of, for the self-employed, lots of contracts. For others of you, it'll be random money, inheritance, random gifts, things like that. But the point is you're going to see it in the 3D in July, right? So moving on to that King of Pentacles reversed. So for the folks regarding the money read, because it really is 90% money, and then the 10% is the love reading that I have in front of me. So the folks regarding the money, Spirit is saying, be careful with your spending. Careful with your spending. Spirit is saying, I know you're tired. Just be still. Be a little more patient. Everything is right there, right? The blocks have been removed. It just needs to show up in the 3D, in the physical realm. Because I'm hearing you being like, F it, I'm sick of this. Like that scene from Holes, the Disney movie Holes, where she's like, I'm sick of this, granddad. And the granddad goes, well, too damn bad. That's basically you and the universe talking right now, right? You're like, I'm sick of this, granddad. And Spirit is saying, not well too damn bad, but Spirit is saying like, be still. Be still, okay? Because I'm hearing you can F up your own blessings. You can apply new blocks. You can get in your own way, right? Will the blessings, will some be missed? Sure. Are there blessings that are there for you, period? But they can get redirected, and the redirected path can take longer to get back to you because everything is cycles and timing. So even if you don't ruin all your blessings, you can redirect them and delay the process. So Spirit is saying, be still. Be still. Don't overspend. Be careful with your spending is what I'm heavily hearing, okay? With those that resonate with the love message, this King of Pentacles reversed is saying you are emotionally... So pentacles are coins, right? They're money. But depending on the context, they can be what you deem of value. The coin in this case is love, is a relationship, is marriage, is... Some of you don't believe in marriage or don't want the title of marriage, but it is the security of being loved, the security of a relationship. I hear safety, the safety that you seek to feel in a relationship, and being chosen, but it's more than being chosen. Yes, it's being chosen, but being seen is what I'm heavily like, has a pulse almost. I'm sighing because I can feel it. There's this place of giving up and someone being like truly done with hope, and then there's a place that someone is done, but it's apathy, right? It's learned and selective apathy, because you are just, you feel numb and disconnected. So it's like, why even feel anything regarding any kind of love, romantic? That's not the same as like the first example of giving up, like, okay, I surrender, it is what it is, and you just release, right? That's not what this card is in reverse. It's a bitterness. You're trying to let it go, but you're still holding it. Okay. Spirit, give us clarification on that King of Pentacles reversed for those that resonate with the love message. Thank you. No, there's too many, Spirit. I'm hearing bottom of the deck. Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles, Pentacle energy again. You will be juggling, if you're not already, with this new moon. This is heavy. You have realized things about your patterns and about yourself that you'll no longer accept. So it's also heavily affecting this apathy. And this card clarifying that King of Pentacles reverse is you are juggling between truly releasing, like the first example I gave, like, I surrender, universe, it is what it is. I'm happy as I am. You know, what will come will come. Versus this disconnected, disassociated, detached apathy that has a foundation of bitterness and resentment and almost entitlement, which isn't truly letting go. So you're juggling between those two. And what's interesting is that's clarifying the King of Pentacles reverse. The coin in this card, don't forget, is relationships, how you view love, how you view your worthiness of being loved. Oh gosh, this feels so heavy, guys. I feel like I'm like gonna be overcome with tears. It is your identity surrounding love. It is your relationships surrounding love and the feeling and belief of being worthy. The past experiences confirming old beliefs that you know aren't true, but it's like you're telling yourself, like, I've never had proof in the physical realm though, and you're just fed up. What I mean by that is like believing you are worthy, but you've never had relationships that have confirmed that, mirrored that back to you, right? Or you've never chosen relationships, is what I'm told to tell you, in terms of romance. But I understand that it stems back to, I'm seeing a mother, an older woman, so I'm hearing mother wound, but it's like a generational mother wound, because I'm seeing younger women as well, like younger in their like 20s, which tells me it's like sisters, cousins. So a mother wound, period. And typically a mother wound is a mother who was incapable of loving herself. So typically a mother wound, and it can be a lot of things, by the way. I am so sorry. Let me mute that. A mother wound can be a lot of different things, what the core wound is, but it's typically based in a lack of self-love, which then turns into like a spider web of other issues, you know, poor boundaries and people pleasing and low self-esteem and etc, 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 right? So this is what that pentacle is, how you view relationships, clarifying how you view relationships. At deeper, Spirit is saying you're trying to figure out whether you want to surrender or if you want to kind of settle sitting in the mud in this, like, I'm hearing mopey, but it's entitled mopey. I'm saying it's entitled because I agree with everything I'm feeling, but Spirit is saying it's entitlement. Because Spirit wants you to get up. That's interesting. Okay, Spirit, give us one more card clarifying this King of Pentacles reversed for those that resonate with the love portion of this. Give us one more card. Spirit gave us two more, and they flew out. They flew out, y'all. Never mind, it's three. That's so sad. You've lost all fire for love, all fire for zest for life is what I'm hearing. And you keep rushing towards that even heavier. Like you're going all in. So we have the Knight of Wands reversed, and then we have the Knight of Swords upright. So it shows up, trying to think if the camera's reversing it. I think it is. Okay. Shows up this one first. But the reason I want you to see it is because this knight is rushing towards this card. So you're rushing head first even further into the abyss. I want to say you're spiraling, but I don't think that's the right word. You're not spiraling downward. You're just walking into, what came to mind was in Stranger Things, when she would go to that dark room. You're just walking deeper into that space, right? Rushing in on your horse shit. But what's really, really curious, as you show up, Spirit shows up again, speaking, right? The other card that came out, because I pull in twos to clarify. When a third comes out, Spirit has more to say. Is that Ace of Cups there? So you're rushing towards spiraling more, going more into that darkness, and Spirit is over here like, but your cup floweth and runneth over. The blocks have been removed. You just need to wait to see it in the 3D. Spirit has something to say about that Ace of Cups with this pink deck. Okay, Spirit, give us one card. God damn. Thank you, Spirit. My apologies. Not only did that fly out, it flew out aggressively, hence my reaction. Spirit had more to say regarding this. Spirit is pumped up, worked up, got some shit to say. I'm gonna be sincere with you. It's passionate and it's angry, but it's not like aggressive. It's like someone who's really passionate about something where if they're like debating something in a group of friends and the friend group is like, all right, bros, take a seat. Like, we hear you. Like, why are you yelling? Yeah. That's how I'm reacting basically to spirit right now, where I'm like, we hear you. But no, I'm clarifying that so that you can understand how passionate spirit has something to say regarding that Ace of Cups. And it's the Nine of Swords. Spirit is saying you are blocking your own blessing if you keep running towards that dark room, that abyss. You will keep yourself in despair. You will keep yourself in anxiety and loss. You keep replaying your traumas over and over again regarding the betrayals in love, the lack of being chosen. I'm hearing for some of you the cheating, making yourself feel small. It's a lot of things because there's a lot of you. Spirit just keeps saying the blocks have been removed. And don't forget, cups are months. The Ace of Cups came out again. Numbers are significant. In 1 month, July on this date, I guarantee you everything will come into the physical realm for you. I mean, it's going to be like, but. I can hear you saying out loud, like, what is going on? Yeah. And you're going to remember this reading. And I want you to comment when you come back. Promise you. With this new moon, walls have been lifted. Blocks completely removed. Your spirit team, your benevolent ancestors, your guides, your protective angels, you name it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Spirit has a lot to say. Okay, we'll do a closing message. Spirit, please give us... Okay, what deck? Please speak up. Okay, it's the pink deck. Spirit, please give us a closing message for the collective. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit wants to transition to the folks that had the money timeline. Got it. Got it. Okay. Spirit, what else do you have to say regarding the folks that resonated with the money reading? Make it clear and concise. Thank you. Bottom of the deck. We have the Hermit reverse. Okay. Give us one more, Spirit. Ooh, too many. Bottom of the deck. Okay, thank you. I'm actually told 3. So for the folks that resonated with that money timeline, backtracking a bit, we have the Hermit reverse. Spirit is saying you are going to be coming down from the mountain and you're going to reap all your rewards. And your rewards are your karmatic piggy bank points being cashed in. So all good karmatic debts that are owed to you, you are receiving. All the good that you've put out. This is for the money folks. So all the acts of selflessness, all the acts of service, all the giving from your first. That's actually a Bible reference in terms of tithing. You give from the first of your harvest. And I say that to say, my ex-husband said this once. When you go to donate, because he was going to like donate clothes, he gave some of his nicest things. And I was like, what are you doing? And I think I was married a long time. This is when we were very, very young. And he goes, no, you should give from your best. And please take that with a grain of salt, because that is one of the most unkind people I've ever met. But the advice is still true, right? So Spirit is saying, for those of you that have given from a place of selflessness, just not keeping score, your frustration and your bitterness, and you're like shaking your fist at the sky, and I don't think you've shaken your fist at the sky, just questioning the sky for sure, the heavens, your God, the universe, insert what fits, is more like, why this? Because I'm hearing there's been like a lot of blocks or a lot of things happening that weren't in your favor financially, or things that affected your finances, where you're like, but why though? Okay, that's what Spirit is talking about. Spirit is saying you are coming down from the mountain and you will be received with warm reception. We have that confirmed with the 6 of Wands here, okay? So Um, Sometimes this card, because this is a public recognition card, okay? Sometimes this card is viewed from, wow, that's deep. Okay, the download I just got is the angels are watching and they will be cheering. The same with your spirit team, your archangels, your protective angels, your benevolent spirit, your benevolent ancestors, your spirit guides, your future self, your past self, you and all your timelines, name of Jesus, all of it, okay? Will be cheering because the blocks that have been removed and the flow of finances that are going to overwhelm you and bless you is all that you deserve. So the angels will be cheering, okay? Your spirit team will be cheering. And then that's further confirmed with the Hierophant card, okay? The Hierophant card is an institution card. So the institution is a strong foundation, a place of value, a place of dignity, right? I'm hearing you will return back to your former dignity. And it's not that you've ever lost it. It's just you've definitely been like, WTF, it's been a heck of, I'm hearing a few things, a heck of a year, a heck of a 3 years, a heck of 5 years, and some of you 10. No, yes on 10, but it's so grainy. Definitely heavy on the 3 for sure, and the 1, like heck of a year. But the spirit is acknowledging you and saying your state of financial security that you were previously in at some point, you're returning to that. The state of financial security that you know you deserve, let's say you were never in it, right? Or if it's a flash of the pan memory type thing, spirit, it doesn't matter. You are of value and you know that you deserve the financial footing and security that you've been waiting on. Okay, spirit, give us a closing message. Thank you. I was saying in my head for everybody. What flew out is the 8 of Wands. So both with the people who resonated with the love and the people who resonated with the coins, the financial reading, spirit is saying regardless of who you are, this is the 8 of Wands. It is coming in rapid speed, okay? We are then confirmed with the King of Swords. That's deep. Spirit is saying it's coming in with sword-like precision, but not just sword-like precision, the King of Swords, with divine, regal, royalty, precision of a sword. Think of knights. What I'm hearing is how princes and kings are taught how to fence and fight with a sword like that, okay? Loyalty keeps barking at me. I guess pun intended, but that's not what I meant. I'm hearing for the people with the love message heavily, the loyalty that you've given is returning to you. Because this card says trusting, reliability, believing, loyalty, and it has a dog. That reliability is like barking at me. No pun intended, even though it actually fits perfect. I'm hearing the top, I'm hearing 2 things. The back of this card, okay. Conflict, clashing, differences, incompatibility. This has been you in every other relationship. Lay it down. Don't get in your own way. And look, it's like a poof of a cloud. But I'm also hearing the top of the deck. So, wow, that's reversed. That's weird. Oh, that's when I was shuffling. Spirit really loves you. And I really need you to receive what I'm about to say to you, okay? You pulled the divine feminine, yin feminine energy. Regardless if you're a man or a woman, divine feminine energy is about receiving, about being open to receiving, about lack of action because you know that the world is supposed to revolve around you and do the work for you, and you receive. And when you receive, you take what you receive and then you multiply that, you expand that. But you don't chase, you don't go out and pursue, you don't go find it, nothing. You sit still. What is due to you comes, and then you take that and you multiply it. Spirit is saying, sit in your divine feminine energy, regardless if you're a man or a woman. Be open to receive, and once you receive, understand that it is for you to multiply. Okay, that's what I'm hearing the one behind that as well. elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. Spirit is, this, oh God, this is coming in 3 ways. This is coming in as, don't trick yourself into going back into your old timeline. Boy, is that loud. You have shifted timelines. It's about to be visible, not even about to be, it's already here, right? We're just going to see it in the 3D in a month's time, a month from today. Spirit is saying, don't try to switch back to your old timeline, because you're gonna F yourself over, okay? For the people regarding the love message, same thing, right? People regarding the money message, it's coming in a little differently, but it's coming in more as just be wise, be careful. Don't get so frustrated and convince yourself it's always gonna be like this, it doesn't matter, and then you go willy-nilly, right? You go more into debt or into debt. Don't do it. Just chill out. Sit down. I'm hearing sit down for you. Sit your ass down is what I'm hearing. That's a big one. Okay. That's what I have for everybody for the new moon in Gemini. Thank you for being here with me. I do hear that reading was so heavy on the new love, but please know there's been so much residue surrounding that energy regarding old love trying to come in. And just understand that just because the old comes in does not mean it's an invitation to repeat it, okay? The fact that the new love coming in was so prominent and Spirit was barking. I mean, the math is mathing for me. Spirit is saying, pay attention to that. Don't worry about no old energy, because it's coming. The fact that the residue kept trying to break the bubble of the new energy, yeah, that's coming. So Spirit wasn't barking for any reason. And I keep seeing a cat, okay? I keep seeing a cat. Cats are guides to the spirit realm. Spirit is saying, so a lot of you, that's going to resonate a lot. A lot of you have cats or are in love with cats, or even if you don't like cats, but you know cats, they just resonate with you heavy. All of the above, right? Cat, cat, cat. And it's like a gray cat with black stripes, like a tiger. And for some of you, it's just a black cat. Not just, but like a black cat. But basically a very, very powerful. I want you to look up the images of coons. That kind of cat, they're massive. Okay? I'm saying that to say they guide us through, they move freely between the realms, right? They are protectors and they are guides. And for me to see that as I'm like closing this message out, it has to do something heavy with this old person, okay? It has to do something heavy. I'm hearing with the money folks, with your frustrations, no, not frustrations, your fears around money. They're saying, let me guide you. Trust me. I know how to maneuver through this. Let me guide you out of it. Okay, that's what I have for you. Take care of yourself, and just as importantly, please take care of each other. Bye, guys.